like I never left. I'm right back. BESALT.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first official BESALT Pod episode 1. Yeah, just a little bit about what's going on here. I've had this idea in my heart for a while.
Long time.
Yeah, I'm here with my brother, Jordan Dollerson. He's the guest of the show today. What's going on?
What's going on?
Yes, sir.
Glad to be here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to have you. Yes, sir. But this is the official first episode, man, and just a little bit about what we're going to be doing here. Number one, glorifying God. We just want this to be a space that is comfortable having friends and family on here.
Oh, yeah.
Mentors, pastors, whatever, right? Have them on here and to just speak about their testimony, their walks, and just share, what's going on there.
Yeah.
I get to pick their brain, see what's going on. Of course, you'll be in the background helping me, but of course, we'll have you on camera too, like we got today.
Yeah.
But I just want this to be a space where we can talk about those certain things, hear testimonies you haven't really heard, but also talk about current events sometimes, right? But also keeping everybody up to date with what's going on with BESALT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the projects we're working on to fundraisers. Shout out to the Jamaica Donate fundraiser we're doing right now. Still live. Go get that.
Go get it.
And then, just things like that. Things that's going on with BESALT, man, from the apparel to the conferences, we praying for, pop-up shops, everything, man. But I just want this to be a good space where we can just glorify God and have good conversation.
And it's coming together, too. Like, I mean, the way this thing been moving here lately, like we talked about it with Hannah earlier, I mean, it's just one big, like, swoosh, you know what I'm saying? It's just one big motion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing stopping. We just going. But, I just love and seeing that right now, bro, because, I mean, we talk about it later on, but it was like,
Yeah.
let's get this thing going,
Yeah.
But man, but seeing it now, it's just like this, like what we was before in the crib doing a version of a pod. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Excited for what this is. This is nice. This next level.
Yeah. Facts.
Big time.
Yeah, this is super next level. Let's kind of get into what you were saying, bro.
Yeah.
Trudging in the mud to get to where we at now. Now it seems like we on a wheel moving.
Yeah.
We got the wheels, man. We was in the Stone Age, but now we got the wheel, bro. I would say I want to hear your perspective. I'll start though.
Okay.
End of 2022, man. Getting a little bit into my testimony. That's when I rededicated my life. December 4th, 2022. And the Lord had really been dealing with me up until that point in so many ways, which we'll get into. But after I rededicated my life in December, really started diving into that word, bro. And as the months went on, time went on, man, Matthew 5:13 was really sticking to my heart and what it meant to be salt. So much so that and what you laughing for, man?
Hold on, was December 4th was the day when you was at the crib on the floor?
No, that was before.
That was
You
before
seen
then?
that? You was there for that?
Bro, I walked in. Bro, the thing about it
We gotta
is-
get to it. No,
All
that's
right,
good.
okay.
We gonna get to
All
it.
right,
That's
all right.
fire. No, that's fire. That's fire.
All right.
That was when I said I had that prayer, bro, which we'll get into.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, I was getting into it after that, and so much so that the verse was sticking to me, bro, that I named my album, that next album, Salt and Light, based off of Matthew 5:13. And I don't know if you remember, bro, we was going to go eat at a buffet, Chinese buffet. And I was telling you about my ideas, like, bro, I want to do merchandise for the album,
Yeah, I remember.
Salt and Light, or BESALT. At the time, it wasn't BESALT, it was just Salt and Light, because that was the name of the album.
Name of the album, facts.
And to see that grow from that idea to what it is now is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it took time.
It did.
It took time, bro. You seen it, from there to where we at now. Like, bro, I'm excited. We excited. Nothing happening.
Yeah.
Okay, let's still work this.
Not really
Nothing.
going.
You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
green light. It's like we playing green light, red light. You know what I'm saying? That game. Yeah, man. I want to know your thoughts. Like outside looking in. Also being involved. You know?
I forgot about that. When we went to the buffet, I forgot all about that. But yeah, I mean, when as soon as you, cause for one, you ain't never been the one to say like, hey, I'm finna do this, and then never do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, he finna do this thing, and which you did, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you walked out on that, and then I remember we did like a promo video of you making that song. You know what I'm saying? And I did a video on it. That was fire.
Praise break.
Praise break.
Yeah.
But it was a promotional video first.
Yeah.
And I like the way, like the music you was making was different, bro. Like the way you was moving was different then. Like because before then, I felt like, well, you got better equipment too. But you know, doing it, getting better. But I felt like that that whole sound behind it was just.
Which I made all the beats on that album too. Yeah, that was crazy.
It was just different, bro. And I felt like that was like a real like intro. Okay, like it's really finna start moving. You know what I'm saying? So around that time, it was just for me, just watching you like anyway because you my older brother. You know what I'm saying? Just like I think it's easy for me to watch you and go, okay, yeah, he doing that thing that he do, which is like locking in, you know, for me to say.
Yeah.
On my end, I wanted to see how I could be a part of it, right? But at the same time, I was dealing with my own like laziness, I guess I could call it too. And like, dang, you know, I wonder if, you know, he would want me to do this thing that I'm thinking about. And then I believe we shot the video for it at the
parking garage at Crabtree Mall.
Across the street,
Yep. In the middle of the night.
And fact. And I think it was cold that day.
Yeah.
That night.
Random.
But bro, I feel like I'm skipping around, but when I put that together, I was like, okay, let me try to like visualize what this thing is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good.
And I go back to that beat again because it's crazy. And I think that it kind of made it super easy to what I was seeing what you changing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, in that you was becoming a different artist, I feel like, a different man, you know what I'm saying? So, and a lot was going on, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, bro, it's been exciting just to see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. See that early BESALT into now, man, because, like you were saying, bro, it was music. It was just the music, you know?
Yeah.
Now it's so much more. So your role with BESALT now is the content manager, right? You're behind the cameras, video, photography, all that. Helping Hannah. You and Hannah are a team. Shout out to Hannah.
Shout out to Hannah, for sure.
Yeah, big shout out to Hannah. And yeah, man, tell me a little bit about how you feel about the role, how you feel about working with the guys, with the fellas.
Yeah.
And you know, how you seen this thing growing.
I'm excited. We got a team with us. I do want to that's why we was in the meeting yesterday. I was telling him, like, hey, if you want me to edit something, just throw it to me because I want to, you know, take some of that load off of you to try to do more, you know, editing wise. But it's been, you know, great just seeing it. I love just being a part of a team and working within the roles that I'm good at. I don't like to try to overstep, right? But I do feel like some of my inputs can be a little bit better sometimes, you know. So I'm working on that. But yeah, bro, I do enjoy it. I think we got a lot of stuff coming, man. That I'm thinking about, that you thought about, you told me about.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. Like I was overhearing y'all saying about the pop-up shop earlier, and I was thinking like, dang, okay, so you know, I can get my drone out. You know what I'm saying? We can do the drone thing. You know what I'm saying? As y'all saying, I'm just thinking about different things. It's like, bro, we can put so much together. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for that. You know. But yeah, that's usually what my mind just get to run into. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. So now we're working on the Heroes of the Bible project. Tell me how you feeling about that, man. We got the samples in hand. Actually got to see a sneak peek of that. You know, not the final project, but almost there, man. Tell me how you felt when you actually had something in hand, seeing that first Esther, you know what I'm saying, art piece on the sweatshirt.
For sure. Lloyd, man, for one,
Fire.
is different.
Different,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nobody draw like that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who can draw, but Lloyd is just, he different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even in his sketches that I went over there and I sat with him, talked with him for the interview that we did.
Yeah, behind the design.
Behind the design. And it was just like effortless. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And that for me is what I want to be like when it comes to curating some of these videos that I do, you know, just storyboarding or writing on like what I'm working on now as far as documentary. Like I feel like he got it down packed in the drawing sense. Of course, it's two different things, but at the same time, it's kind of not.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But yeah, man, just having that Esther piece that he drew and then throwing it on the shirt for one is
crazy.
Insane, you know? But yeah, I think that story in itself is just another one of those what's the word? Just interesting stories, I feel like, of the Bible. I think that Esther in herself is a great example of how we need to be like towards Christ, right? Our hearts need to be open for what he's listening to, right?
Oh yeah.
I think that or that he's telling us.
Yeah.
But I think it's also just a great gift that Lloyd has to just have that image put in his brain.
Yeah.
And just to be able to draw that, put that on paper.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then for us to, hey, because of course we had a lot of people like we talked about earlier about where we had David on there,
the
surveys, right? And I just thought, okay, they definitely gonna do David. They're gonna do David. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, we gonna do Esther. You know, and her story. And I think that that in itself is telling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's good. Yeah,
because you really don't hear about that story a lot. At least for me, I didn't. You know, but Lloyd really easy to work with, man.
Yeah, facts.
The whole crew is.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that we got some great stuff coming, man. I'm excited for it.
100%.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
Yeah,
excited for it.
That's good, bro. That's good, man. It's awesome working with, you know, of course having the team, but working with my brother even more. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you said something earlier of like, you know, being how much you want to be involved or how much not being involved. You know what I'm saying with stuff, and it's crazy because on my side I feel the same. It's like I want to ask Kyle to shoot the video, but also I want you to do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a pull. It's a tug. You know, it's a back and forth of like, okay, ask him to do this, but also it's like I know he's doing his own thing, and you know, finding that respect in the middle, that balance, bro. So it's just awesome to have this where it's like we working. We doing it. You know what I'm saying? We going all out. It's been beautiful. And, you know, we had so many conversations where I told you, especially with the music, man, I just wish I had a team. I wish I had a team. But it's crazy how now it's like the team that I have is not for the music. It's for BESALT. Yeah. But it's like, thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's needed for this time. You know what I mean? And we're just fully in that, man. So, yeah, bro, let's get into it, bro. I want to get into our testimonies, bro.
Okay.
I want to get into us being Bama boys, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in Alabama, ending up in Raleigh, North Carolina, bro. Yeah. 256 and a 919, bro. Like,
for sure.
How that happened, you know, get into our testimonies, bro. So,
okay.
I think we can kind of bounce off of each other and our stories, bro. But, yeah, man, we grew up in Alabama, Florence, Alabama. Shout out to 256, man.
256, man. What's going on?
What's going on to all the peoples back home, yo. But we grew up in Alabama, man, and we grew up in the church. Would you say that?
Yeah.
For sure.
We did grow up in the church. They wouldn't know, like, we not going or...
Yeah.
I mean, if we didn't go, it had to be a reason why,
yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We was doing something else.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We rarely didn't go, though.
Rarely didn't go to church. Grew up in the church, man. I remember it was a time where my mom was going to her family church and my dad was going to his family church, you know, for a little bit. So we would alternate. Bailey Springs, you know what I'm saying? Grace. Yeah. So we would alternate. One would go with mom, one would go with dad, and then we would switch for the next Sunday, right? And then finally the Lord, you know, my mom was like, you know, we need to find a church for us to go as a family. So we ended up landing on Christ Chapel, right? But I just remember growing up, to speed it up, man, I remember growing up.
Well, hold on, because that transition, we got to talk about that transition.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get into it.
Okay.
We're going to get into it.
Go ahead.
But I just wanted to say, I remember growing up, man, always having a curiosity for the Bible. I don't know about you, man, but I just always had a curiosity for the Bible. Like, I remember so many times in Grace where I was young, I wasn't listening to the sermon, but but I was reading the Old Testament, bro. And I used to just read it every time, bro. And I just used to read it so many times because to me, those were the greatest stories, bro. And
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, bro. And so, bro, I used to read that all the time, bro. Didn't even get to the New Testament because I was so enamored by that, bro. But I just remember that seed. Now I see it as a seed being planted. And then, like, as we transition into Christ Chapel, just allowing that to be water, you know what I'm saying, sprout. But, yeah, go ahead into that. Yeah.
For me, I think you said you had curiosity for the Bible. I think at a young age, I didn't really have a curiosity for reading the Bible like that. That came when I got to Christ Chapel, youth ministry, and being connected with like my youth pastors, right? But the transition from Grace Tabernacle, Kojic to non-denominational Christ Chapel, was night and day.
It was very drastic.
You know, super drastic.
In facts.
And I was wondering, I would ask Mom, like, when are we going back to church? When are we going back to our church, you know, in Portland, Alabama? Like, when are we going back? And she was like, she said, at first she said to me, like, we going to try this church for a little bit, knowing that we staying in.
Yeah.
We're going to try this church for a little bit and then, you know, just see what we like, you know.
Yeah.
I said, okay. And I'm in my back of my head, I'm like, okay, cool. We going to be back there here soon.
Yeah.
No,
never went back.
I never went back.
Yeah.
But at Christ Chapel, it was much more, I don't even want to say loose. Well, it kind of was, though.
Yeah.
It was, and the worship was way different.
Yeah,
100%. It was free.
Yeah.
It was flags.
Yeah.
This is the old Christ Chapel. Flags,
dancing.
Yeah. In the pool, at the, you know, at the bottom of the,
in front of the
pulpit.
Yeah.
That was a big no-no. When we, you know, we don't run
never
around.
Never seen anything like that.
Never, bro.
For sure.
And that was just a big, like, what are y'all doing? And almost like tapping you, like, look at that with the flag, like, no, laughing and cutting up, like. But it took me a while to get like out of that because I was so used to like home and just so used to like Grace and even Bailey Springs, like they didn't do that either.
Yeah,
you know, they didn't even have instruments at Bailey Springs.
Yeah, facts. Methodist.
Yeah, exactly. Just they might get on the piano.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They had hymns and all that.
Yeah.
But I think that really kind of shaped the way I was like thinking about God, talking about God, even with you, and then getting connected with people who are my age, right? Because at Grace, there really wasn't nobody around our age that we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like we had cousins going there. But
facts.
it wasn't like somebody from, you know, somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, it was always family there.
Yeah. No. That's good, bro. I agree. It was definitely a drastic change. And I like what you said. It was more free, but it just was. So as I got older, bro, this is kind of how I see it, man. I could be wrong or whatever, but having Grace, that was Kojic. Having Bailey Springs, which is AME, you know what I'm saying? And then going to Christ Chapel, that's non-denominational, bro. I thank God for that.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Because to me, it's like seeing the different, each denomination has its own reverence.
Yeah.
But for God, you know what I'm saying? It's just more of a focus in these other things, and some is to a detriment, of course, and this and that, right? But for me, it just helped me to now have a bigger picture of God.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let's not neglect the reverence here. Like with Method in at Bailey Springs, right? We would go up during the when we would do the communion and literally break the bread, you know what I'm saying, and pouring it,
cracker,
you know what I'm saying,
and cracker too, not the,
bruh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like the real like reverence for the ritual, you know what I'm saying, the tradition, bro. But what are we really here for? You know what I'm saying? With Grace, bro, great teaching that's going on, bro. Like when I did get to the point where I was listening, like Elder Roberts was preaching, bro, and it was hidden for, bro. I remember I don't know if my mama even remembered this. I remember one time, like, Ma, Elder Roberts really, what he said was fire. And that was the first time where I'm like, bro, no, they really up there saying something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? that teaching, and also the teaching from our Sunday school teachers there too was amazing.
Poured into us
at a young age, bro.
Sure.
And then going to Christ Chapel where it was a worship and praise. What does that look like? And like all my heart pouring out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Holy Spirit working. What does that look like? You know what I'm saying? In a different way. But yeah, bro. So let's fast forward a little bit. Like you said, so then we growing up, man, we get into the youth ministry.
Yeah.
The teens, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Scott Sewell, man.
Absolutely.
Scott and Megan, man, they was leading the youth ministry for us, bro. And man, we just had a real good relationship with them.
Yeah.
And I think for me, that's where I really started to mature. I don't know about you, but
for sure.
Yeah.
I think for me, it took me, like it always does, it kind of takes me a little bit longer for you because I'm just like a to myself type of person. But they, of course, they found a liking to you, and then, of course, hey, I got a younger brother too. You know, come in. Me personally, I was still reserved. You know, took me a little minute, but I think with Scott, they just kind of brought you in as like family. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That really met me where I was, which was playing the game all the time.
Yeah.
So we wanted to play 2K. We played 2K to death at the
facts.
youth ministry, and that was like a door opener for me. Kicked the door open for me. Okay, he's not just like, he's an adult, of course, but he's just he want a relationship with us. You know what I'm saying? And I really felt like that he did, and he does, of course.
Yeah.
Still keep in touch
today.
with it. Still today,
shout out
man.
Scott, man.
Shout out Scott, man. We love you to death.
To death, man.
And then his kids, his wife, and then everybody that was there, they just kind of just took us in. Embraced us. And then at this time, we would have sections of when younger kids come in, and then we would be the older guys.
Yep.
And we teaching them the ways, and I love that fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it felt like, at the time we was heavy football.
Yep.
So it felt like freshmen coming in and we, you know what I'm saying? It was the same type of that thing.
Yep.
So I really enjoyed that fact. And then just worship again.
Yeah.
I think for me, that worship, that was the first time where I really kind of got out of my comfort, out of my, whatever was holding me.
Yeah.
Whether it be just nervousness or just who watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they jumping around.
Yeah.
Because that was a big thing. You remember?
Yeah.
They did a lot of jumping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's because the beat, this hill song,
Yeah.
They putting it on.
Song hitting the scene. You know what I'm saying?
They going crazy.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
And then, but at the same time, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't. That's crazy. I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even still, we've been going there at that time for a while.
For some years,
Yeah, for some years, but it was still wait a minute, it's my time to do that now. It's my time to worship like that. Nah, I ain't ready yet. And then it took me a while, and I seen you kind of break into that.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, my brother doing it, but I'm still in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think for me, when I think for me when I worship now, I think about that every time.
Yeah.
Because I just close my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was too worried about who watching. So when I close my eyes, bro, I can't see nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's just me and God. You know what I'm saying? It's just the music, and it's me and God. It's the worship thing. And then I'm jumping.
Yeah.
I'm in the front. I'm down there. I'm jumping with them. You know what I'm saying? And I think the jumping thing is getting it off you. You know what I'm saying? Just freeing you up. And just worshiping and praising God.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's really what I love about Christ Chapel. Even back in the day, they still do it now.
Yeah.
Just the freedom that they have.
Yeah, I agree with you if I step in right there, because I don't jump around no more like I used to, obviously, but yeah, bro, it was just freeing, bro. And so what I learned from that was, because you can always take it too far. You never want to take away from, this is all to glorify him and to praise him,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
So, but what I learned from that was, it's not about who's watching. It's about praise. You and him. Like you said, even to this day, I think about that because what I learned from that was it's me and God. It's me and Christ. I'm here for him. You know what I'm saying? When I worship, bro, I think about I'm in the throne room before him, like, and I'm praying to him. I'm just worshiping. I'm singing to him. This is awesome. We incorporate prayer, praise, and worship, but this is me and him. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that from that time, bro. So I think what you're saying is good. Like that was a entry point to shaking off that that judgment, that thinking you're being judged. You know what I'm saying? From other people, man. And I honestly don't think we would have been able to get that off anywhere else. I think we was there for a reason.
Not at all. Yeah, for sure. I believe so too.
Yeah. That's good.
I feel like, just mom and them just being obedient to what God was telling her to do. Just like, 100%. Hey, I'm pulling you over here. You know, your voice that you have, because she does, and the rest of her sisters have a gift that God has given them to praise. And but it's not only for Cortland, Alabama or the surrounding areas. You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody to hear, you know. And she joined the team, right? Did what she did and brought us, of course. And I think that, I thank them for that, for sure. Thank y'all, mom and dad, for that.
Yeah, thank you, mom and dad, for everything.
For sure.
But yeah, man, so let's get into it, man. So we getting older. We in the youth group and stuff. This kind of we start getting into our own individual testimonies from here, right? At this point, bro, like you said, we all into football, right? So let's go to my junior year of high school. Fully into Christ Chapel Youth, one of the leaders there, right? But this is when I'm really I'm really wrestling with God, bro. I'm really like understanding like I'm a sinner. You know what I'm saying? That needs to be saved, you know? So over the summer, I give my life to Christ. I remember I was going to church one day, and Pastor Doc, shout out Pastor Doc.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
He had a sermon that just hit different. And I remember for the rest of the week, bro, from that Sunday on, I was just meditating every night on his words, man, and just thinking about like, man, I want to do this thing. Like, I want to give my life to Christ, right? I remember I was asking Mama a lot of questions at the time, and I think she even had a conversation with one of the deacons that was at Christ Chapel at the time, because he seen me, like just watching me, and he was kind of asking about me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could tell that the Lord was kind of doing some things.
Right.
But eventually I did. I gave my life to Christ, man. Got baptized. Scott baptized me, actually, and did that going into my senior year of high school, bro. And so from there, I'm doing my senior year, bro. And I'm on top of the world.
Yeah.
Just say how it is, bro. I felt like the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our team was the best it's ever been. You know, we winning, bro. Like, I'm balling. I had a great junior year, but now I'm having an even better senior year, bro. I'm just balling, bro. You know, feeling myself, but not even knowing like the pride that's building up at the time. But I'm just doing my thing. I'm still involved with the youth group. You know, Scott even letting me give mini sermons to the group a couple of times. You know, but I was in my word, but I wasn't really I didn't really know how to study the word. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, finish up the season, bro. We almost win the state championship. We don't get to the state championship, like one game away. Right. Heartbreaking, bro. Crazy. Crazy. But in the season, and I get a few offers, bro. The offers finally start coming in.
Yeah.
So I get D3 offers, you know what I'm saying? Not full scholarship, but then I start getting D2.
Yeah.
Then I started getting the D1 AA offers, bro.
Yeah.
I started getting the mail all the time, bro. The coaches coming in, getting called out of class, and all that, right? So doing all that, man. And finally, I end up with 2 schools, bro.
Yeah.
Army and Elon University.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And everybody like, oh, you going to Army, bro. Like, go to Army.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one. You know, and I had a bunch of other offers, but they were like, you know, everybody just assumed I was going to go to Army, right?
Yeah.
And I ended up not going to Army, right? And the reason why is because I'm like, bro, I don't want to go there and go to the Army afterwards. Like, I don't want to enlist, bro. Like, what do I look like doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So doing that, bro, and then I decided on going to Elon University after I went on my official visit.
Mm-hmm.
So decided on Elon. So now my freshman year, bro. Let's fast forward to that.
Yeah.
So I get my freshman year to Elon. I'm in college, bro. I'm away from home.
Yeah.
I can do what I want. I'm in North Carolina, not in Alabama no more, right?
9 hours away.
9 hours away, doing my thing, And then, so we go through summer camp and all that stuff. I'm redshirted. I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Not good enough. Didn't make the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm redshirted, bro. So now I'm not traveling with the team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on campus as a freshman, but I'm redshirted, so I still got more years. So
Yeah.
sweet.
Right.
Now it's time to act.
Yeah.
So I'm off. I'm no longer I'm not at home no more, bro. So start drinking.
Yeah.
Messing with girls,
Mm-hmm.
doing all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? While also still trying to go to church on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Also, every now and then reading my word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what's crazy is even during that time, bro, the Lord still was putting men in my life that were godly men that was still holding me accountable, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was still putting people out like, shout out to my brother E, who is in Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
E was there. Asunji was there. Not Graham at the time, but it was just these different people. Gavin Billings with Campus Outreach was there, right? So I get connected with Campus Outreach and FCA, right? So fast forward, man, my sophomore year of college, bro. Still, basically, I'm lukewarm. I'm lukewarm, bro. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? So then I get really involved with Campus Outreach. Shout out to Gavin, man. And, I started doing that every week. And then I started going to a couple of retreats, man.
Mm-hmm.
But as I'm with Campus Outreach, they teaching me how to really study the word.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They teach me what does it look like to really read the word and study it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So now I'm really reading, I'm studying the word, right? And Gavin seeing me, and he calling me out, though. Because me and Gavin used to have weekly meetings like, bro, what you do? Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He used to just keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then we doing that. I'm at this point, I'm playing. I'm starting, right? By my sophomore year and on, I'm starting and I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I'm making plays. I'm doing my thing. So I'm playing ball. Then as soon as we get back, drinking and going out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely was there.
Yeah.
On some of those.
So we doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then so still living lukewarm, but God really is getting to a point where it's like, bro, you better than this.
Yeah.
And you know this.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm dealing with conviction, but I'm ignoring it. I'm really numbing it by drinking, smoking, doing all these things, right? And just trying to live whatever, bro. So I'm living lukewarm, man. And then it finally gets to a point, bro. Right? Because we could do this all day, but it gets to a point where at this point I'm going to church in Greensboro at with Clint's church. Shout out to Clint, man. I'm going to church at Greensboro every Sunday. I found a church, a legit church that's reading from the word, and he getting up with me, and he calling me like, bro, he just being real with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting up with guys, Asunji, Graham, Ike. You know what I'm saying? Whitehead. Like we all getting together, bro, getting in the Bible, bro. Like I'm really, for the first time, I'm seeing like what does it really mean to get with some brothers reading in that word outside of church. And what does that community look like, bro? And we holding each other accountable, right? And so, but I'm still in my flesh.
Right.
I'm still want to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in these relationships. Like, bro, I always find myself in a relationship with somebody I ain't have no business being in a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still trying to chasing myself. You know what I'm saying? And so 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? So finally I get to a point where I graduate my undergrad and I graduate my master's, right? And at this point, bro, it's so much conviction going on. I'm making music at this point, but it ain't Christian music.
Right.
But I'm uploading, then I'm deleting. I'm uploading and I'm deleting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna make no more worldly music.
Yeah.
Like, and then for the first time I made Balance, which was like my first Christian song. Basically talking about me being lukewarm.
Yeah.
Now the balance, what's the balance between this, balance between my dreams and my talents and all this stuff, right? But that's where I really started doing that. But then I graduate my master's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get a job offer here in Raleigh. And that's how I ended up here.
Yeah.
And at that time, bro, I'm making money. We in a new city, you move up. Because that was the plan, right?
Yeah.
Yo, when you graduate and I graduate, we going to get back together and we going to move to a city and we going to do our thing.
Yeah.
So we do that and we on Glenwood South acting.
Every weekend.
Every weekend. We doing our thing, bro. Out there, right? For the first, I would say about what, year and a half?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. We doing that, but still, conviction, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I built up anxiety. Because it's to the point now where I've been fighting off this conviction for so long, and I know I'm wrong, flat out. You in rebellion.
Yeah. At this
period.
point.
At this point, you in rebellion. Because I grew up in the church. I know the word.
Yeah.
I've shared the gospel with other guys.
Yeah.
I've led Bible studies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And yet you still out here wilding, having sex, drinking, smoking, doing all these things, right? But at this point, bro, I had been dealing with anxiety for maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And it was really bad at this point where I couldn't sleep.
I remember.
I would be up, I would be up, bro, all night.
Yeah.
Because I was afraid to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, bro, what if I fall asleep and I wake up and I'm not where I want to be?
Right.
Or Jesus come back, right? And he denies me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe if I stay up long enough, I can hit. This is crazy to say.
Yeah.
What if you come back? It's enough time for me to get on my knees and ask for forgiveness, and I'm good.
Yeah.
That ain't how it works. But that's just what's going on in my head, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like riddled with anxiety, bro. Can't sleep, bro. I stay up until my body literally shut down. Right. I stay up until the sun come up. Like, okay, we good. I can go sleep. I'm good. Like, because the darkness, I'm comfortable in the dark. Like, you know what I'm saying? So finally, I'm in this relationship, but I'm in another relationship at the time, and it's kind of getting at what you were talking about earlier, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in this relationship at the time, bro, and we start coming to Vision. Because the whole reason why I'm here at Vision, because Clint told me about Vision when I was graduating. He's like, bro, when you go to Raleigh, check out this church, Vision RDU. I heard a lot of good things. They got good people there. So then because we was in Florence for a while, for like 3 months because of COVID, before we moved. So I came up here to visit with my boy E, right? And I'm supposed to be visiting Vision. But I come Saturday, we hit Glenwood South. I'm drunk, I'm hungover. I don't even go to Vision on Sunday, bro. But I'm like, bro, I came up here to check out Vision. You know what I'm saying? I pull up Vision on my phone, and Pastor Jerome was speaking. You know how Pastor Jerome do.
Straight to the point.
No speaking from that word, bro. Yeah. From the bed, as I'm hungover, I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, bro, that's where we're gonna go. That's where I'm gonna go. Yeah. Right? I'm gonna go there. So anyway,
because I got a story in that.
Yeah.
Go ahead though.
Yeah. So fast forward, we living here. We did our thing for a year and a half, whatever, right? And in that time, I'm going to Vision every now and then. Yeah. Like that first year and a half, I'm going to Vision every now and then, maybe once a month, maybe. But for the most part, nah, not in my word, right? Dealing with conviction, anxiety, right? But me and, I'm in a relationship at this time. So we have a conversation and we start coming to Vision consistently, more consistently, let's say that. So we come to Vision, bro. I'm coming to Vision, and Pastor Jerome's speaking truth, bro.
And it's penetrating.
Bro. And like hitting the heart, bro. And it's like, I remember Clint told me, man, if you go to a church and they not talking and they not teaching from this word, don't have nothing to do with it, man. And Pastor Jerome has always done that. Yeah. Spoken from the word, man. And he's speaking true. I remember one time afterwards, after the sermon, bro, we go up, we wait, we talk to Pastor Jerome, man, and we like, man, it seemed like you speaking directly to us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. You like, man, I appreciate, he real cool. I appreciate it, man. Y'all come back, whatever. But it was cool, man, but the Lord started dealing with me that year.
2022.
2022, bro. And fast forward to, this had to have been around October, late October, early November, bro. Things ain't going good, right? Basically. I'm sick of dealing with anxiety, bro. I'm not sleeping. The relationship not going the way it need to be going.
Right.
And I'm just like, bro, I know better. And so finally, what was going on, bro? There was some type of revival that was going on, bro.
Here?
At this church. No, it was another church. I think it was in Kentucky or something. I can't remember the name. It might not have been, but it was something going on. It was being live streamed.
Okay.
And I cut on the live stream on YouTube and I was watching it, bro. And I had already been praying and this and that, but it was just
yeah, because, okay, you talking about the night when I walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You had you had service on the screen. I believe it was a revival.
Yeah, and they was just doing worship or something.
Yeah.
And, bro, at that, it was, I don't know what it was, but, bro, I was watching it at first. I was just watching it, and I just started crying, bro.
Mm.
And I'm just like, bro, I'm tired of being, like, in this position.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I know better, you know?
Right.
Like, I've always had a curiosity for the word, but I've always had a different type of understanding for the word, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I read it, it was a different understanding. I don't know how to explain it.
Right.
And being able to speak that to others for them to kind of understand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's always kind of been easier. Putting it plain, bro. So I'm knowing all these things, but it's just like, bro, why am I in my flesh?
Yeah.
And finally that night, man, I get on my, so when you see me, and I want to get your part from
yeah,
this.
because I'm finna pick up right there.
Yeah. So I get down.
Yeah.
And I'm laying prostrate. I'm facing the wall.
Elon shorts on. That's when I walked in. First off, I'm coming back from a concert.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
And it ain't a gospel one.
Yeah.
I'm coming in. Bruh, I can't wait to tell Jordan about this concert, dog. It just was turned in there, you know.
Yeah.
Walking in. All I see is legs. All I see is, because you know how we got a sight line at the apartment.
Yeah.
Legs out. And I look over at Jordan face down, bro, on the ground, music blasting. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let him, because I know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what it is because we know what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just not tell him because he in that mode.
Right.
I'm gonna go over here. You know, back in at the room. I think I might have went to sleep or played the game or something.
Yeah. So
But
you walked in on me like that. I didn't even know.
Yeah, no, you're right. Facts.
So what was going on, bro? I got prostrate as if I was literally at the feet of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the feet of Jesus. I got down, my forehead on my hands. And the Lord forgive me.
Mm-hmm.
And I confess everything. Everything, bro. Mm-hmm. Everything in my life that I already asked for forgiveness for. Like I said, I had already been baptized and all this, right?
Right.
I don't care about that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything up to this point. And then I prayed the prayer of the Lord. Burn away anything and everything that's keeping me away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Burn it away. Hit me with your refining fire.
Right.
Bro. Why did I do that, bro?
Change after that.
Bro, when I tell you, literally started getting, bro, I was thrown into the fire.
Yeah. Burn it away.
So I didn't go to sleep and not having anxiety that day. I still had it.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, the relationship I was in crumbled and fell away.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That ended. I started reading the word. I had a different hunger for the word, for the gospels.
Right.
So that's when I was like, I'm about to read the gospels for the first time as if it's a regular book. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to learn about this character, Jesus, and just see where I get from it. Not what I've heard or what I've seen or already read. Right. Fresh eyes, fresh mind. I'm going into it. Bro, so I'm reading. I started Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, bro. Mm-hmm. And I'm reading, bro. And I'm reading this every day. And I'm finding myself laughing at what's going on.
Yeah.
Because Jesus so real, bro.
Yeah.
He'll say something. For the first time I'm reading it, I'm like, no, he really like talking like we would be talking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? He just
Yeah.
real. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. He just real. And it's like, bro, that was smooth the way he did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
that was smooth.
Yeah, and made it plain.
It
though.
made it plain.
Makes it plain.
That was smooth, bro.
Yeah.
I'm laughing. I'm crying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. I'm sad. It's heavy. It's light. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fully immersed in the gospel in of itself.
Right.
I'm learning who this Jesus guy is for me for the first time, bro. And so I'll go through that. And so I'm finishing up John. And we get to December 4th, 2022 was a Sunday. And I don't even remember what the sermon was, bro. But Pastor Jerome doing what he do, bro. Speaking truth. And I don't even know if it was an altar call. I don't even think it was an altar call.
Yeah.
But it was at the end of the sermon, bro. And all this had been going on, bro. I've been in the fire. The Lord has just been refining me. All the muck and the nastiness was falling away, bro.
Yeah.
And it was just like, bro, go.
Yeah.
Declare yourself to me right now in front of everybody. I don't know nobody at Vision at this
Yeah.
point.
So who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
But also it's also like, are they gonna judge me?
Right.
But also we've been in so many things. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I get up out my seat and I just walk forward, bro. And you know, it's on the right side of the stage. You know they had a black mats.
Yeah.
Bro, I just get down on my knees, bro, and I just rededicate my life right there, praying. I'm in tears and I'm crying, bro. I don't know nobody. Somebody could have. I think somebody put their hands and prayed for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Right. And I was talking to my fiance about this yesterday, actually, because I was like, I don't even remember dates in that time because of how I was in the fire, bro. I just remember moments.
It was refining for sure. I could tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was times where it was December. I'm staying in December. We went home for Christmas, telling the family, hey, this was going on.
Yeah.
But I can see it like, okay, no, this really going on. Like, this is the first time for me. Me, like, yeah, you used to tell me how you used to deal with this and that and the third, but this time, it's like you crying when you're talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
You kind of shaking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little, because it's weighing heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, for sure.
I forgot about that. I
Yeah.
did have a meeting with the family
We
too.
was in
at
grandma's
house. Yeah.
We was
I'll
talking
get to
about
that
it.
too. So yeah. So I rededicated my life on the 4th, bro. Bro, that night I slept and had no anxiety. Bro, and from that day forward, I have never had it since, bro.
Praise God.
A real deal miracle, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I have been dealing with this for 4 years, bro.
Yeah.
But see, the core of what was, and this is why I tell a lot of people that deal with anxiety, what is at the core of it? And what was at the core for me was what I said earlier, bro. I knew I wasn't right.
Right.
I knew I was being lukewarm, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so I got something right here.
No, that's just me.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me I got something.
No, I just be doing it.
That's hilarious. But I knew something was at the core where I wasn't doing right, bro.
Right.
But once I had submitted my full, complete life to him, bro. So this is what I like to say. I stopped fighting, bro. I stopped where I was and I surrendered. And when you surrender, because people say I give my life to Christ.
Yeah, surrender means like not even doing.
Yeah, I didn't give my life to Christ. I
remember you
surrendered
saying
my
that
life
for
to
the first
Christ.
time.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this dude, that's rapper brain though. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who would have, like I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
But like, you right though. Like surrender is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just giving up.
Just give up, bro.
Not even doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't even wave the white flag.
Right.
That'll be you doing something then.
Exactly, bro. Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, I didn't give any, and I'm not saying it's wrong to say I gave my life to Christ.
Yeah.
I'm not being
I understand.
legalistic and religious like that.
Right.
I'm just saying for me, this is what was going on. I didn't give my life to Christ, bro. I surrendered.
Yeah.
I stopped fighting. I stopped being lukewarm. I stopped all of it, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm tired.
Yeah. It's the
I'm
fight in
yours.
itself. Yeah.
I'm yours, bro. And he met me there and he picked me up. Sat my feet on solid ground. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And taught me who I really was, bro. And so that was December 4th, 2022. We get home, Alabama, like you was getting at. And Yeah, bro. I have a meeting with the family. I don't even remember why or how or what.
I think you just came up and was like, okay, he said, can I say something?
Yeah.
You know,
I think we
to
was
the
just
family.
talking like we always do.
Always, bro. We was just, and you said what you was going through.
Yeah,
like,
what I was going through. I was just telling them, you know, I rededicated my life recently, which they knew because I made a post on Facebook the next day, which I recently reread yesterday, which was crazy. I haven't read it since then. But, and I was just telling them what was going on, but it was just real. Like you said, I started crying, bro, and just letting them know the reality of the situation of like, nah, I'm really locked in now. So from there, man, got more connected to the church. Pastor Jerome spoke on a sermon. This was a few months later. He spoke on a sermon talking about serving. Convicted. Because I wanted to go to a church for the first time I'm going to a church and I don't have to do nothing. Yeah. I could just go and be a regular person. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
So
dude.
then they had the table set up after the service.
Yeah.
And so I went over and I went to the worship team table because, you know, I'm doing music at the time. I'm like, maybe I need to be singing. What?
I remember you saying
not doing that, right? That was not it. Shout out to the worship team because the worship team. But what happened was they so fire. I'm like, yeah, they got this.
They got it. Facts.
So I signed up for that and I signed up for the teens to teach the teens, and I ended up doing that, and I'm still doing that.
Right.
But from there, bro, that's when I really started building community. I met Dwayne McIntosh. Shout out Dwayne, who we got a song now, Feeling Good with D-Mac, man. Shout out D-Mac. And just started doing community, bro. Yeah. And that's why I learned how God operates in service.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. How he changes your heart in service, man. So if you do that, we keep going up through the years, bro. Then I get connected with Pastor Gill, man. Shout out Pastor Gill, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And he basically disciples me, and he's continuing to disciple me, of course, but really discipling me there. And I do my first B1 Make One Foundations. And I'll never forget. I want to get Pastor Gill. You gotta come on the pod,
sure.
bro.
That'd be
you
crazy.
Gotta come on the pod because I gotta see if you remember this moment, bro. There was a moment with Pastor Gill, bro, in our first B1 Make One, bro, where we going through it, bro. And I swear, I know he remembers this, bro. But we was going through it, bro, and we was talking about one of the commands of Christ. But, bro, the Holy Spirit was there in a palpable way that I had never experienced before.
In that room right there.
In that room.
Yeah.
We in the vision center, bro. It's like 8-10 guys. But he was getting ready to say something, bro. And I literally finished his words, bro. And he like looked at me and was smiling, bro. You know how Pastor Gill smile, bro. Yeah. But he was looking at me, he was smiling in a different way, like,
that's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a crazy connection. Like, he felt the Holy Spirit. And because I felt it for the first time, but I was just saying, I don't even know how to explain it, bro.
Yeah.
I finished his words, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, bro, that's what that feels like.
Right.
When the Holy Spirit worked through you and give me the words in that time to speak to others. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The right words to say.
Bro, amazing. So I'm hooked now. Yeah. I started going to B1 Make One, right? Doing that, I meet Dom and Lloyd after my first 2 or 3 things, like we talked about, And then, from there we here now, bro. Just been discipling guys and this and that. So that's a lot, bro. That was basically my testimony in so many, words.
Yeah, for sure, man.
That's when we diverged and did our thing. So,
right.
Yeah, man.
I
want to get your thoughts on my testimony and you seeing it.
I think, and I'm gonna go right into mine.
Yeah.
Just watching you though, like as a younger brother, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's just like, well, it is kind of easy because I watch you mess up and then I just don't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's just like, okay, that's where you're supposed to be going. You know what I'm saying? I think as a younger sibling, my gift is I get to be able to watch you so you can know what steps to go in or the right way to go. So I think I've always done that, right? And then just like you said, like your testimony is just like powerful because it resonates with me. Like every checkpoint that you was talking about, I had a checkpoint too, right? And I'll start back to when
I'm right back. BESALT, left side of my chest. Need some flicks caught. You get that?